Welcome back to another episode of the Harrogate RTG Career Mode here on FC25, where today we begin our FA Cup journey again, where last time we made it all the way to Wembley, where we lost to Manchester City in the semifinals. Can we do the same here again this season? Probably not, but we have a stronger team for this season to do. We are jumping straight into it here. It's Leyton Orient away from home in the first round here, technically the second round of the FA Cup. No Gibson because he is out with a red card suspension. Blackman is going to get his first start of the season because why not? So let's go and get in there. Blackman in net against Leyton Orient. Here we go. FA Cup journey begins. Leo Castledine out wide for Cox. And Cox now. I've got to show you all a stat about Paul Mullen. It's absolutely insane. And Paul Mullen is absolutely insane. This guy is outrageous. Paul Mullen makes it 1-0 in the first 10 minutes. Sweeney quickly down the byline again into Piggott. Piggott now. It's going to be crossed in, and we should be able to deal with that. Straight down to Blackman. He'll get his first touch of the season for Harrogate Town. Down for a corner in which Leo will whip it in. No Gibson on the corner, obviously. Second ball by Deborah, straight to the keeper. Galbraith into Perkins, and Perkins into back to Galbraith in the box now for Piggott. Piggott into O'Neill. O'Neill back to Piggott, and Piggott will take the lead away from Harrogate Town. He'll draw a level here 22 minutes in. It's 1-1. Williams, Castledine, Paul Mullen into Sonny Cox, and Sonny Cox, who might have fallen out of the favorite pecking order, still might be down that pecking order now. Paul Mullen would have finished that one. To Nurse. He's going to whip it in towards the box, in for the path of Mullen. It'll fall for Morris after a clearance. His shot saved by Howes, and out for a corner. Into Cox. Cox back to Williams. He had to float that one up a little bit. Williams couldn't really bring it down too much after that, though. Into Piggott. Piggott into Galbraith, back to O'Neill, and O'Neill did well to get past the defenders. Shot is just off target. Ashley into Leo Castledine, who's been relatively quiet. He's still going to be quiet now. He gives the ball away. Perkins into Galbraith, back to Perkins, into Piggott, and Piggott now from distance. Trying his luck, would never score that type of goal with that weak of a shot. And Morris's first touch is awful, but the defender gives it straight to Cox, and Cox is going to lead a possible attack here right before the break. Can he find Paul Mullen? He does. Paul Mullen now in the box, but not really in a shooting position. Paul Mullen, Cox, Williams, shot blocked. Cox, second effort, shot save. Will get the corner. Castledine into Morris. Morris in towards the box, headed away. Second ball, nobody's there in a blue shirt. Cleared away by Leyton Orient. Halftime, 1-1. O'Neill, Galbraith, Piggott, 2-1. Leyton Orient take the lead here. 52 minutes in. Piggott, O'Neill, Blackman with the save. It might stay in play, it will. Back in the box, it's cleared away. Morris, out wide for Asari. And Asari now, who's tired, he's knackered. Across in, Cox, I don't know if he's on side. He didn't really do anything with it anyway. Galbraith, Blackman, okay, what are you doing, my guy? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Chambers is coming on at goalkeeper. I'm making a goalie sub. It doesn't have to happen, but it has to happen. We also make other changes. We bring on Fox. We bring on Williams. We bring on Elliott List for Sonny Cox. So no Fox-Cox dualship again. The dualship might be dying a little bit. Intercepted by Leo, even though he absolutely had no idea what was going on there. And Leo Castledine now. Denerin, he's going to put it up the field. Somebody in a blue shirt should be able to get there first. It will be Fox on the ball first. Fox into Paul Mullen. Paul Mullen now on the ball. Paul Mullen will strike, it's saved. Elliott List can get to the rebound, he does. Elliott List, Denerin, Castledine, into Fox, intercepted from behind. That was probably our best last chance there. See, like, look at that, and the game's going to be over now, watch. The game is over. Yep, game is over. We are out of the FA Cup in round 3. From Wembley out into round 3. Disappointing. I don't think it would have changed if we had him on the field. It was very disappointing for us. But we move on. Next up is Bristol Rovers away from home on the simulation. And Cox is on the score sheet once again. 1-0 for Harrogate Town. And I did just remind you to show you this as well. If we just go ahead and look at our top performers, there's a draft different. Paul Mullen has 22 goals in 21 appearances. He has 20 goals in the league. Absolutely insane. He scored in every single competition he's played in. He obviously hasn't played in the Carabao Cup, but Cox, I mean, this would be Cox right now. It just would be. And we wouldn't be where we were if we didn't have Paul Mullen, to be honest. We are now up into that second position. We are 1 point ahead against Charlton Athletic. Our next game up is Huddersfield, who are currently in 7th. We have Blackpool, Portsmouth, and Rotherham. We obviously have that massive game against Portsmouth. That's kind of the eye of the prize of this episode now, since especially we are out of the FA Cup. Here we go. Harrogate Town versus Huddersfield. They are in 7th, seeking playoff promotion. We are obviously seeking automatic promotion here. Fox and O'Reilly starts in the midfield, and that's about the only other change in there. I mean, wow. Wow, what a ball that was. That is absurd. That is insane. We are down 1-0 early. I mean, just look at this ball. I'm not even sure. I'm not convinced that this is a cross, in all honesty. I think that's a shot. And I think that Taylor just gets lucky and karate chops into the back of the net. All right, then. Well, then. We have pretty much the whole game to get this 1 goal back, but that's an insane start. And it starts with a sorry now, down the right-hand side, into Paul Mullen, and Paul Mullen won't connect to it. O'Reilly, who gets his first start in a while. Fox, Castledine, Leo Castledine into Cox, and Sonny Cox now into Paul Mullen, and Paul Mullen to draw level. Referee, that's a pen. And I get a yellow card. Okay. Paul Mullen, he's in behind. Paul Mullen now. Defender just completely slides out the way. Paul Mullen trying to curl it back in. Can't do so. Okay, into Castledine, and Leo Castledine now nearly getting taken off from behind. And Leo Castledine off of the crossbar. Out wide for Cox. Cox into Paul Mullen. First time shot. Saved. Paul Mullen now into Leo. And Leo at the top of the box. His shot is blocked. Can he go in the second ball? No. Cross comes in. Is he onside? He is not. And halftime, down 1-0 here to Huddersfield after a wicked first 5 minutes of the game. O'Reilly into Leo Castledine, into Mullen. Mullen into Cox, and Cox now on his left foot straight to the keeper's hands again. How are we not drawing level yet? Fox now on the ball. Fox into Cox, and Cox now could have a breakthrough. He has Paul Mullen, a little deflection. Paul Mullen still has possession, and Paul Mullen will finally strike and find the back of the net. And Harrogate Town finally level it up here. Leo Castledine now on the ball. Leo Castledine, he has 2 strikers with them, and they're running into each other. And Cox onto his left foot, and Sonny Cox, our striker ship, will score. Nearly running into each other, messing up the entirety play. We find the back of the net, though, and it's 2-1 here. Harrogate Town take the lead. Irapenda, who had a stint here at Harrogate Town in the very first season of the save. The cross comes in. DeBayo heads it straight to his keeper. Williams. Paul Mullen, this defender, stepped up. We tried to get over to him. Possibly could have sent it over the top instead. Didn't do so. And now here they come. Irapenda, Taylor, Eccleston. Cross back in for Kodoma. And straight to the keeper. Nurse slides it away. And O'Reilly on the counterattack into Paul Mullen. Paul Mullen over the top for Sonny Cox. And Sonny Cox will take a couple of touches. Can't get a strike off. Defender recovered nicely. Oh, and that's a decent slide tackle. It's going to be a free kick. Taylor, kind of their last effort here. Try and draw level, which they will not. Kodoma came close to it. O'Reilly into Cox, and that is offside, and that is full time. Harrogate Town 2, Huddersfield 1. First versus second, it's Portsmouth versus Harrogate Town. We are 8 points, I believe, or 7 points. I don't know if it's 49-42 or 49-41. One of those two. We are 8 points or so behind them. Let's go ahead and jump to it. First versus second. Cox. Paul Mullen. Paul Mullen from distance saved. Castledine into Paul Mullen. And Paul Mullen now. Paul Mullen into Leo Castledine. Makes it 1-0 for Harrogate Town. Kamara, Bishop makes it 1-1, and Portsmouth draw level. It was a well-worked goal. The ball fixes there. I don't know what the hell just happened with the back of the net. But Bishop ties it level. Cox now on the ball, off a kickoff. And Cox now, he's going to go near post. And oh my Lord, Sonny Cox with a goal. Sonny Cox makes it 2-1. Can you celebrate outside of the net, please? Thank you. Run to the camera or something. Sonny Cox makes it 2-1. Leo Cassadine, Sonny Cox, Paul Mullen saved. Fox on the rebound. You had to shoot that first time. What was that touch? Cassadine, his shot is dragged wide. Bishop, Murphy, cross across. Oh, and he shot straight at Chambers. He ties, or he had the chance to tie it. They missed it. Off for the keeper. Out for a corner. The corner comes in right before the halftime break. It is headed wide. It is out of bounds. It is halftime. 2-1 up here. Murphy. Oh, slid past Murphy. Bishop. Target. Murphy. Fox trying to track him down, and Fox crunches him. The referee, did he call a penalty? No, it's a corner. Okay. The way the crowd reacted, thought it was a corner. Or thought it was a penalty. It's just a corner. Paul Mullen can't win a header. It's over the bar by Shangusi and out for a goal kick. Adeniran crossed in. It's blocked. But that could be game over. A relatively quiet second half here. And Harrogate Town are going to close that gap just a little bit. Portsmouth are still going to be first in the league and probably favorites to win the entire competition. But that's good for us to at least close that gap and maybe possibly extend our gap between second and third to at least get the automatic promotions. And we end the episode in the second position here. 5 points behind Portsmouth, 4 points ahead against Swansea City.